Everything that rocks all day. The Big Dog 97.9 showers, the thunderstorms in Kansas rolling this way and also up north of us in Missouri at this time. You can open up and download the Zimmer Storm Center app and have a up-to-date radar. I know just south of Nevada, north of Lamar, getting some heavier rain showers. Also just west of Pittsburgh. Some pretty heavy rainfall that way. So good chance we're going to see some showers roll through most of the four states early this morning. Just kind of give you a heads up.
Yep. Zimmer Storm Center app, great way to keep on top of it. It is also Tuesday, which means it's Free Ticket Tuesday. Your chance to win free tickets with a text. It's super easy. We're going to give you that winning word. You text it in, 417-659-9797, and you'll win tickets to
Five Finger Death Punch, Marilyn Manson tonight, the Amp, Rogers, Arkansas.
I know some people that were at the St. Louis show the other day.
Everybody loved it.
Raved about it.
I've heard nothing but good things about Manson on this tour. So that'll be a lot of fun. And the word is tickets.
Okay.
Very simple.
It's an easy one. Tickets, text in the word tickets, 417-659-9797, and you'll have a shot to win those tickets for Five Finger Death Punch, Marilyn Manson, tonight at the Walmart Amp.
8:04, showers on the way through the four states. Godsmack Surrender. Big Dog 97.9. Apparently, you can live longer simply by being more attractive. I'm screwed.
Well, the attractive thing is just the hand you're dealt. There's nothing we can do about that.
You can supposedly add years to your life by being more attractive, exercising, eating healthier, cutting back on drinking, quitting smoking, and now there's a new one, just being more attractive.
How does that help me live
Active and exercising, I should have said earlier. But being more attractive will make you live longer.
How so? I don't understand.
They did a study on longevity, facial attractiveness, and it's not great news for some people. Not great news at all.
Okay.
Researchers looked at yearbook photos from 1957.
Okay.
Then they had independent people rate their attractiveness.
Okay.
They included more than 8,000 people, all from Wisconsin. Not for sure why cheeseheads, but maybe to narrow down there wasn't.
This will be our sample size for now. Let's just pick Wisconsin.
Then they looked at how and when those people passed away.
Interesting.
Or if they are still alive, how healthy they are at old age. They'd be in their 80s now.
Okay.
They found that ugly men lived nearly a year less on average than men who were considered good looking.
Really?
Yes. An unattractive woman lived 2 years less than women who were blessed with the looks department.
Wow.
The study admits that we don't know much about the connection between attractiveness and longevity.
Yeah.
They could be direct scientific or genetic explanations.
Could be.
But also it could be a society thing or a pretty privilege, as they say. That you get pretty privilege, which allows you to maybe live a little bit longer because of how your life has been.
Because you were pretty, maybe your life was a little easier and your body wasn't broken down because you weren't digging holes.
Yeah.
Because you were pretty.
Yeah. That's the idea that attractive people are treated better day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. One economist argued, though, over time, if people don't pay as much attention to their looks and their daily life, I'm quite sure that 100 years from now, we wouldn't see the difference in longevity.
Yeah, you could be beautiful, but if you just eat Spam every day, 3 meals a day, I don't know that your beauty thing is going to outweigh it.
Then you won't be beauty later.
Probably not. Most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. But if you just kind of take care of yourself and you're beautiful, you got a better chance.
Yeah.
To live longer.
You're getting a head start. You've almost got according to this, you've got a year to 2 years, guys a year and a half, ladies about 2 years. Head start if you do kind of take care of yourself.
So you're saying I need to get some broccoli and a treadmill?
Well, I think it might be too late for you.
Great.
And me. I got that on.
Okay. Most high school seniors were born the year I graduated.
Say that again.
Most high school seniors were born the year I graduated.
How's that make you feel?
Not awesome. And so it talks about that. It talks about some of the trends, and I don't know if it's worth going into. It's funny how many of these things are still around. Is Grey's Anatomy still on TV? I know it was for a very long time.
I believe so.
Then obviously American Idol's still there. Is Dancing with the Stars still on?
Who?
Dancing with the Stars?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'd never watched either one of those. Anna says, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. What?
She was answering your question.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know American Idol is because my wife still watches that one. So I know it's there. I don't know about the dancing. I didn't know the dancing one.
Guess there was an earthquake in Los Angeles. Here's
This morning?
yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
And it was so much fun to see, particularly the crowd sort of getting behind as we have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles. So we're just going to make sure that our studio lights, everything stays safe, everything's shaking. You good, Mylan? Everybody good? All right, thank you so much for bearing with us through that. Our studio was shaking just a little bit. Tarsi, if you're still good in the studio and everyone's still good. All right, so this is what I want to show you now. Rebecca, I appreciate you just bearing with us here.
Handled it like a champ there.
She's a pro.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think we've both been on the air while some pretty bad weather is going on, but
Yeah.
we've never had to.
Not an earthquake.
Not an earthquake. I don't know how I would handle earthquake.
I don't either.
Because all the ones that everybody else has felt around here, I've never felt one of them.
Oh, I have.
Have you?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Because all of it, yeah, I was on my couch, and I remember feeling one.
Mm.
And yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a swaying.
Mm.
And you're not you're like, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
And I've felt one back home, too.
I never have. I know a lot of times they were in.
The windows rattled.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a weird feeling. Guess Jelly Roll's going to be the new college football theme song.
Yeah.
Here's a sample.
I light every bridge I see here just to watch it burn. If you've seen all the hell I've seen, it make your stomach turn. I think you know this place is gonna rock. I could tell some stories now, some things you won't believe. I might hurt a little, I might work a lot, carry down a good time, staring down the cloud, throw some hallelujah to the big man in the sky. Show 'em Sunday morning, looking just like last night. Yeah, that's how I get by.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Not.
I don't. It doesn't say
It
football to me.
No. That's. Yeah, usually there's a.
It doesn't say.
Just get by. I don't.
It doesn't scream football to me at all.
Yeah.
But whatever. Who's using that?
ESPN. New ESPN college
ESPN.
football anthem.
All right. I think they'd been using the same one for a long time.
Yeah. The Alice in Wonderland ride is one of the mellowest rides apparently at Disneyland. But not for this lady who is recording the journey. Apparently the ride zigzags outside. It's supposed to have two doors open and then back inside. They weren't working right. They malfunctioned and slammed guests.
That sucks. I don't think I rode that one. Was it World or Land?
Land.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to World.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't ride it.
You went to the world.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is everybody feeling all right? Before you come to work today, I've got something that I just got to say. There's a reason everybody should be staying in the house tonight. Where your temperature is bumping and your eyes and nose are running and your throat is tight.
Probably get worse as we get into the fall. I don't know.
I don't know.
part of the annual thing now.
Yep. Oh man.
I know. I'm doing the same thing. Got to stop that.
A couple of reality TV shows now will have an AI character.
Really?
Big Brother
Okay.
is one, and the other one is The Surreal Life.
Big Brother is currently on the air. I haven't watched any of it, so I don't know if they're doing it right now or they're planning on doing it. But
Says right now that it's happening.
Huh.
So they must have had it now. I don't know in what capacity or how, but
I wonder if it's just on there and you are supposed to guess or whatever.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of it, so
Spice Girls reunion will not happen because two of them can't stand each other.
some spicy Spice
Not-
Girls that
Not even enough for the money.
won't be around each other even for the money.
Ginger and Scary,
Okay, all right.
they're feuding.
Feuding. Like on Instagram.
They say even Posh, Victoria Beckham, was on board to make a cameo at a show, but Baby and Sporty, they were cool with that. Whatever, let's do this.
Please let us. We're
Posh goes, all right.
fine. I'll do it.
Ginger and Scary went, no.
I can't stand her. Yeah, I just kind of figured it was Posh because she already has enough money. Her and David together, they made
Yeah.
enough money that
They don't
they don't need a reunion tour. I have no idea what became of Baby Spice. I assume
Yeah.
nothing. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have some storms rolling through.
Yeah.
Gonna have some storms rolling through today. Flea was talking to Woody Harrelson and Ted Danza,
Uh-huh.
and I heard Flea talked, and Woody doesn't even remember where they were.
Oh,
Was
that
it? But
doesn't surprise
Flea
me.
goes, "Hey, you remember that time we skied down the mountain naked?" And then he's laughing, and he's like, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Where was that?" They don't remember where it happened.
A mountain.
And then Flea even goes, I think it was like Utah or something.
I don't know.
But we were naked and
Yeah.
we were skiing down the mountain. They got video of it. And I guess Flea wanted to post it. and his wife goes, "No, you
Yeah,
shouldn't do that." And
don't
he was
do
like,
that.
"Okay, I won't."
Here's the time I was naked skiing down the mountain
With Woody Harrelson.
with Woody Harrelson.
Because he's got video of it.
That's a weird thing to do. Somehow it doesn't surprise me that they didn't know where they were.
Yes. At least Flea knew possibly what state.
Maybe.
It might have been Utah.
Well, it's a good guess. They have mountains. It wasn't Kansas. I know that. It's going to be, a handful of states with mountains. One of those.
The greatest female rock singer of all time. Flea picks his favorite.
Okay.
He says it's Chrissy Hine from the Pretenders.
It's a tough choice, I guess.
That would be a tough one.
There's been some good ones.
Flea picked Paul McCartney as the greatest bassist. I mean, he's a bass player, so
Yeah.
he knows a little more than.
True.
That's not who I would have picked.
No.
But from a bass player, I have to go, okay.
He has far more, expertise on the matter than I do.
Hope you're having a good day, Anna. Hopefully don't have to go anywhere at the moment because I'm sure thunderstorm is rolling through.
Yeah, we're getting really close. They're making their way into Pittsburgh now, and into Cherokee County too. So it may not be quite as severe. Hopefully, when they get here,
Kind of die down a little bit.
yeah, that's the hope anyway.
They say maybe our obsession for pumpkin spice is waning.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that too. I never joined the obsession. Although I do really like, like the pumpkin roll stuff or whatever when people make. That's good. I just don't need it in everything I ingest through the month of October.
Oh, they start now.
Yeah.
Usually by the end of August, by the end of this month, things are rolling out. Because they've already got Halloween stuff out.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've seen it for a
What
while.
the hell?
It was the next holiday. We have no other holiday to celebrate with candy between the 4th of July, I guess, and so Halloween.
Till I haven't shopped much.
I don't go in either. We get our
And-
stuff delivered now, and
then-
it's wonderful.
I go to the market,
Mhm.
so it's just grocery stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm sure it's there too, though, right?
I haven't seen any, but went the other day, and it's like there's Halloween stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not even the middle of it's at that time. It's not even the middle of August yet.
Yeah, I think I saw the Halloween stuff probably 2 weeks ago.
I was like, what the hell?
The beginning of August. There was it gets a full 3-month run because they're
Maybe that's why Halloween has gotten as big as it has.
Yeah.
is because it gets a bigger run in the stores.
because we don't have Labor Day candy.
Right. And decorations.
Yeah, decorations. Nobody decorates for Labor Day.
Yeah.
There's some back to school stuff as far as expenses go for families and things, but holiday wise,
They did have, I saw somewhere, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup covered animal crackers.
got them, tried them,
Did you?
awesome. Bought them, ate them all. Got this small bag
The
for
problem,
all of us to try.
The problem is the bag that I saw.
Oh.
Like a giant bag.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
they have
Sam-
one this big.
Sam's has like.
Oh,
a bag.
okay.
That's where I saw him, and I was like, I instantly was like, oh, what's this?
Think I got mine at Dollar General. If you want a
And-
small bag, awesome.
My daughter is like, oh my gosh, I should have known.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's animal crackers covered in peanut butter cups.
Which is funny because like just plain animal cracker,
I'm not a big fan.
I don't care.
But for some reason, covered in peanut butter,
It was good.
a peanut butter cup.
Oh, it was
It sounds so good. Got them, tried them, ate them all.
good. It's so good. Yeah.
Well, cool. I might have to get some now.
You should.
just
You should. I liked it.
I don't even like that stuff that much.
No,
But for some reason, that sounded so good.
they make these iced animal crackers. Have you ever eaten those? They're pretty good too. Like for animal crackers, they're pretty good. They got pink or white icing on them and like the confetti sprinkles or whatever. And they're pretty good. But the Reese's one are far superior to that.
It just sounded good because they had all the Halloween.
Yeah.
You can get them like an assorted pack,
Mm-hmm.
like ghost, pumpkins, all that stuff.
The different Reese's. Yeah.
The peanut butter cups
Mhm.
with different shapes.
Yeah.
They had like a multi-bag.
The pumpkin's pretty good. It's not the egg.
The egg is the best.
The egg,
Egg by far is the best.
It's number one. But the pumpkin is it's close
It's
because
close.
it's a similar shape, I think.
Yes.
But the egg is number one. And it's not even debatable. I think most people agree the egg is
Egg
the best.
is the best.
Yeah.
It's the perfect chocolate to
think
peanut
that's
butter
it.
ratio.
Yeah, I think so.
There's something about it that it works out.
Mm-hmm. The eggs destroy me every year. I can't control myself around the
I
eggs.
always have to buy a couple.
God,
I bought one of the caramel things. The caramel peanut butter cups.
yeah, I haven't had that yet.
It's good.
I've been told
if
that
you like caramel
I do.
and you like peanut butter, it's good.
Yeah.
It's still not.
I'm intentionally not buying it just because the last thing I need to do is like more candy.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
sure it's
and
good.
that's me. I'm not a big candy person, but for some reason that's kind of my.
You said Twix too. You like the Twix.
I do like a Twix. I think maybe that's why I thought the animal crackers might be pretty good. It won't have the caramel,
Oh, it's similar. It's kind of like
But
the
I-
inside of a Twix.
but I thought, oh, I bet that's very similar,
Yeah, it is. It's a lot like that.
just without the caramel.
Mm-hmm. You should definitely go try the cookies if you haven't. Or animal crackers or whatever.
$1.30.
So cinnamon, number one, huh? Is cinnamon a fall flavor? I like cinnamon rolls any time of the year.
Yeah, I think it's just putting cinnamon and stuff. I think the smell, the scent, flavor, it's a very fall-like. Because there's cinnamon. You get all that cinnamon and nutmeg and all that stuff kind of rolls into fall.
Yeah, I guess it's in a lot of the things, fall related and whatnot.
All right. We live stream between 8 and 9 o'clock on about every platform out there, it feels like.
Yeah.
The Big Dog website,
You can go there, Twitch,
Uh,
YouTube.
Big Dog 97.9 Facebook page,
Mhm.
Chris Purple Ace and Bobby Show on Facebook page, which we'd like it if you liked and followed. Appreciate it very much. And you would have seen a conversation we had a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about, I don't go into stores a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do some, not a whole lot. I go to the grocery store like 4 times a day, or not 4 times a day,
That's a lot.
like 4 or 5 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
I just buy what I want for dinner or what I need, and then I go home,
That's a
Yeah.
lot more than I go.
in and out. But that's the only place typically I go.
Uh-huh.
There's another store go to.
Uh-huh.
What with my daughter over the weekend, I noticed how much Halloween stuff was out, and I'm like, it's not even the middle of August yet,
Uh-huh.
and we've got Halloween stuff.
It's everywhere. Halloween stuff, and I also
It's
don't go into
insane.
store. We get groceries delivered for the most part, so I go into grocery stores far less than you do. On a rare occasion, if you don't have the one thing, yeah, maybe you go get it. But yeah, I saw Halloween stuff probably a couple of weeks ago. And I guess it's because we don't have a celebrated holiday between Labor Day doesn't get love.
Right.
So between 4th of July and Halloween, there isn't really anything.
So we would just put it out early.
Mm-hmm. Halloween's in full effect if you
That
go
might be-
into a store.
Maybe that's why Halloween has become a big thing.
Could be.
Now, of course, candy has become a big thing. I'm not a huge candy person, but I as we're having this conversation, I go, you will never believe what I saw this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this giant bag of Reese's peanut butter covered animal crackers. Bobby lit up like a Christmas tree.
Halloween
And-
tree. Let's keep it.
Halloween tree. He lit up and goes, bought them, tried them, ate the whole bag. You should get them. Like, not even there was no hesitation. There was just like, you will. It was almost like he knew what I was going to say before I finished what I was going to say with the animal crackers. And I'm not a big animal cracker fan.
Yeah.
Like just plain animal crackers.
Oh, I don't want that ever. I know animal crackers are one of the worst snacks of all time to me.
They're one of them.
They're terrible. They're dry. They're not that good. I
Yeah,
don't
they
get
don't
it.
have a lot of flavor.
Uh-uh.
But I said that, and I was like, all right, Bobby's into them. He's already had them,
1,000%.
and I'm like, now I have to go try them.
Yeah. I stumbled across them as well, just kind of like you did. And I was like, that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and snag that bag. And I took it home as hey, we can all try these
Mhm.
together.
And then you ate the whole bag.
No, I didn't. Not entirely.
He
But
ate,
I
He
did-
ate one, and then I got to go to the bathroom now.
I warned them. I think I left like 3 in the bag. So each other
One-
person.
Oh, one? You left one.
It was a small bag. It was
One.
a small bag. One for each person in my house.
And he had 10.
It's because I didn't realize after I go, oh, that's almost gone. And I bought this with the promise we'll all try
Tried
them. So they all got to try, and I got the rest of the bag.
I'm now going to definitely have to go. The problem is the bag I saw was gigantic.
Don't buy that one.
He
You'll
said
eat the whole thing.
He's I know I will probably. So he said, no, they make smaller bags.
They do.
Just go to a different place.
I didn't
And
know they
was
made
like,
giant bags. I might go get it.
It's
That's a 2-day bag, maybe. I'm telling you, they're that good.
It's a big bag.
It might
And
last
I noticed, so there's that, and then notice they have the assorted, Reese's peanut butter cups now, with ghosts, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And we've talked about the egg. The egg is the ultimate peak prime
That is the
Reese's
best.
peanut butter cup.
Of the shaped Reese's, the egg is superior
Is superior
to all others.
I think so far the egg is superior to all Reese's peanut butter cups.
You like it better than the regular cup?
Oh, yeah,
I think
by
I
far.
agree. Yeah, I think I
The
agree.
chocolate to peanut butter ratio is perfect.
It is wonderful.
I would somebody argue with me. I don't think you can.
The pumpkin is pretty good, though. We're coming up since it is Halloween time
Pumpkin
here
is
on
close.
the 13th of August.
But I did find out Bobby scored the animal cracker Reese's peanut butter cups instantly. I just like the way you answered. It was great.
Bought
I had
'em,
to tried them,
Ate the whole bag.
whole bag. You should get them. Now there's part of me going, yes, I should. But now part of me watching just how he reacted to eating the bag, I'm a little scared.
They're addictive. I can promise you that. If you have an addictive personality, stay away.
Let's stay away from the Reese's peanut butter cup animal crackers.
not very many in that little bag I bought. That was the big downside. It was like, oh dang, I ate 4 or 5 of these, and there's not very many. There's only a few left. I'm sure it's still supposed to be 4 servings.
That's there was I saw a guy, which I'm sure people have seen these, but he goes, identify as a bearded white man, but according to whatever it was, I'm a family of 4. Like whatever boxed food or whatever the
Yeah,
you know.
that's funny. I am a family of 4.
I'm a family of 4.
Very funny. Did you see any of the Nightmare Actors stuff? Did you read any of that?
Yeah, I saw it. There's part of me that sometimes goes, yes, they probably all have been there.
Oh, I bet so.
And there's probably sometimes, who knows what was going on or what
Yeah.
they needed. Or it could have been just that person weren't doing their job and this guy was an ass to them.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's part of it that wonders sometimes if those are real or.
You could say that probably about every actor in Hollywood. Somebody will say one of those things about every actor in Hollywood. Somebody that's worked with us probably will say that about us. Whatever.
Chris and Bobby.
Yeah, they're
Jerks.
complete entitled
They're
snobs.
D-bags.
D-bags.
That's my funny. Chris Pine, massive D-bag.
Yeah.
Michael Cera, huge effing a-hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steven Seagal, grade A D-bag.
Yeah. Steven Seagal feels like one that maybe at one time could have gotten away with it. Today,
No.
I don't think so.
And see, he strikes me as somebody that probably has been or could have been.
Was.
Russell Crowe seems probably like
Same.
somebody's super arrogant self.
The Dr. Phil has a no eye contact rule is kind of weird.
One of the nastiest, most self-absorbed people.
Do not make eye contact
I
with
think a lot of those people, in some ways, especially that bigger and you get more, I think you do become that way a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you are treated different. You are pampered. You are, so I think you tend to,
Yeah, could be.
hey, where's my whatever special tea from whatever, and why is it only lukewarm?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be hot
Mm-hmm.
with the honey, and that's not the correct honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need Malaysian honey.
You know how the Malaysian honey coats my throat?
We should just get some sort of weird writer that we give to our boss to continue doing this show. We're going to need these things. That may not be funny. He may fire us really fast. I don't know.
No, I think he would find it funny.
He probably.
We're not going to get it.
We're not going to buy any of that crap for you guys.
But that's funny. That's good. Good. That's funny.
What should be on our rider?
Yeah, what should be on our rider?
Yeah. We need the bizarre too. We need something crazy.
Let's go look up crazy rider request. I've seen some crazy ones.
Yeah, that's usually
Not
a fun
as-
read if you want to get into it.
What's the thing about riders? The bigger the star,
Mm-hmm.
the crazier
Mm-hmm.
and more stuff is asked for.
Yeah. The more wild, the more
The higher
specific.
up, the higher up you go, the crazier things get.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Now even some of the can have
Some.
funny stuff on there.
Yeah.
Are like, and it's super. Sometimes it's super specific stuff.
Yeah.
Like it can only be this kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember, because I remember going shopping once for a band,
Yeah.
and they asked for these 2 specific things.
Yeah.
Had to be. And it was like required. You can't find it. Right
Can't
here.
find it.
And
yeah.
I'm like, at that moment I went, F this.
Yeah.
never doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do whatever, it's like, I'm just going to do your buyout.
Yeah.
You go shopping for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Screw you guys.
Because it can be less so today than once upon a time, maybe, but still, there's a lot of products, let's say, that are kind of regional.
Yes. Well, and I think it was one of those things. Yeah, if we had like maybe a Trader Joe's or something like that, I probably could have found something.
Maybe.
Because it was some specific tea.
Uh-huh.
Walmart.
Yeah.
And places around here and other places, grocery. Oh, they don't carry that.
They don't carry it, yeah.
Because it had to be that specific brand. And it was even in parentheses. Do not, in capital bold letters, do not buy any other brand.
Yeah. Okay. Then you find it. Maybe you should buy a case of that before you go out on tour then. Yeah. You know?
What I found is most bands, now the higher level, it's probably not that way. They're a little more, no, we want our stuff. We don't want to mess with it. You buy all that.
Mm-hmm.
The lower, a lot of times they prefer the cash. Because then the tour manager actually goes through their inventory. He knows what they actually need.
Yeah.
And then because a lot of times it'd be like, oh, well, the ride-outs, the buyout for the rider's $300.
Yeah.
Well, we only really need on this stop like $200 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's $200. Go buy these specific things, and he keeps the 100 in case they need it at another place for something else.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I remember it was a tea.
I could see it.
And one was a honey. And it's like, sorry, you're just out of luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of them, water. I remember the water bottles.
Specific water.
You couldn't buy, there was certain water you could not buy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the reasons on a couple of the waters made sense to me after they told me.
Okay.
Because the water bottles that are super flimsy, like the plastic is not heavy.
Yeah.
When you try to drink that on stage and other places, it just crushes and goes everywhere.
Okay.
And so they said it's hard to, like, they can't just grab it, and because when they grab it, it goes everywhere.
Explodes. Yeah.
And I went, okay, get it.
All right.
And then there was like one or two of the waters. I remember one band, they were like, that's nasty water.
I don't like the way a couple of them taste.
And they said, we don't want that.
Yeah. Personally, I don't like the way a few of the major ones taste.
No.
So I will drink them if it's the only option. You're at an event, and that's who supplies which is always what ends up happening.
Yeah.
Depends who distributes the event, and then it's like, damn, that's the only it's the only bottle of water I can get. I also don't usually buy the super expensive ones unless I have to.
What do we got here?
I seen something a while back about, and it might have been like Gwyneth Paltrow. And it was the pH balanced water or whatever.
Oh.
And she was drinking it, but then she was like putting lime and acidity into it. And people were pointing out that defeats the purpose of that because you're putting acidity in it. That water's made to not have that. And then you're putting lemon in it or whatever. So
No, it's not.
you're just stupid. But it had to be that kind of water. All right.
what was the best thing that happened at the Olympics?
For me, like something I liked the best. I figure out something.
Like if you take one thing away from the Olympics, go, that was the best moment, that was the best thing about at the Olympics, the best whatever.
Okay.
You have 40 seconds.
Okay.
You don't have to. I was just wondering.
I'll try to find something.
Do you have one moment from the Olympics that you go, this was the best thing to happen at the Olympics?
One singular moment is really tough. I really enjoyed the pole vaulter breaking his own world record at the end. That was fun to watch. But I think my single favorite moment would be Snoop Dogg swimming with Michael Phelps. That's probably it for me.
That's it for you?
Not a competition at all. No medals awarded. Just watching Snoop Dogg try to swim. It was funny. He did okay. It's so funny to watch. I wouldn't even normal guy like Snoop Dogg swim with an Olympic athlete. That's fun. Yeah. Anyway, I guess all the Snoop Dogg stuff. Really, that's my favorite part of the Olympics.
Yes. Yeah. Adele thinks Australian breakdancer Ray Gunn, Rachel Gunn's routine, was the best thing that happened to the Olympics her entire life.
Like in a comical aspect? Is that what you mean, Adele?
Because
it was like,
Ray Gunn. She was the woman called herself Ray Gunn. She hops like a kangaroo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She even hopped at some point.
Oh, she's gotten the most coverage out of all the breakers.
It caught Adele's attention.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Matter of fact, she was at a German residency show.
Mm-hmm.
And she stopped in the middle and asked the crowd, have you seen the breakdancing lady?
Yeah.
She called her effing fantastic.
Really?
And the best that's happened in the Olympics the entire time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, Adele couldn't figure out if the routine was a joke or not.
Right.
But she did say it made her very, very happy. And added, me and my friends have been pooping ourselves laughing for 24 hours.
It is pretty funny. You know what? There was one other we forgot. The Turkish assassin.
Yes.
He's got to be up there too, but the Australian lady, that's like the equivalent of just any karaoke person singing at the Adele concert, isn't it? Doesn't it look that way?
I am with Adele in this. I don't know if it was a joke or if she truly was, I'm killing it. In her mind, nailing this.
I don't think you get to go just as a joke. I'm guessing this is like.
I truly feel like Australia went, hey, breakdancing, we got one spot. We will send an Australian, and nobody signed up but this lady.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wonder, if like nobody else wanted to go except her.
Or she's the only person that knew that she could get in, and they would pay for her trip to France.
She's the only one that did the paperwork.
Holy crap, I get a free trip to France.
I mean, would you go make a fool of yourself in the breakdancing competition for a free trip to France?
Possibly.
I might.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it. It's worth a thought, at least.
Because in my mind, I don't know if anybody will ever see it.
Oh, everybody saw this.
And that's the thing. I think if you're bad enough,
yeah, exactly,
everybody will see it.
Exactly.
They will make sure to rerun this over and over and over.
Social media will make sure it's out there.
Hopping like a kangaroo. Yeah. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Eating bacon at breakfast increases the risk of dementia, which is why you should only eat bacon for brunch, snack, lunch, another snack, and dinner. Disneyland and Disney World will be expanding in the coming years, but not expanding nearly as much as their guests. In southern Idaho, a truck hauling 48,000 pounds of molasses crashed into a truck loaded with manure, and you thought a fly couldn't have a Sophie's Choice. And gardening keeps the brain healthy in old age. Thus, the new PSA campaign, Grow Vegetables So You Don't Become One. This is not headline news.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
The guy from Kansas City that willed his way to win was pretty cool.
What was that, like the 400 maybe? That was really cool. Yeah, the women's, I think it was 4x1 relay. That was pretty cool, where she is just like looking next to her like, yeah, I got this.
Well, and then her yell at the end.
Yeah.
Too,
Now, I'd forgotten she was disqualified because of
she was disqualified from the last Olympics.
last one because of
She
weed.
smoked weed.
So to embrace that this year, we sent Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
We're basically firing back, I think. Oh, kicked her out for smoking weed. Snoop Dogg, come here. You're going to the Olympic, all of it.
Yeah.
A lot of really cool moments.
I think visually, it was one of the coolest Olympics I've seen in a while. Visually, because of all the backdrops, like beach volleyball with the Eiffel Tower
That
in
was
the
amazing.
background.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was cool.
and the history, like the women ran. I think it was the women's. What'd they call that? I feel terrible now. The women's marathon was cool. But they did the same path as the men, but they did the path of, there was a women's liberation thing or something in Europe
Okay.
or something. They ran basically that same path
Okay, that's cool.
as that. And that's why they moved also the women, because the men, usually it's the men's marathon is the final. The last thing to ever compete at the Olympics is always usually the men's marathon.
Okay.
This year they flipped it for the first time.
Okay.
And they made the women the last event
Gotcha.
of the Olympics.
Gotcha.
And they did it for that reason. And they didn't disappoint. Have a good day, Anna, and everybody. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it.